How many students does he have?
An, a lab normally contains 4 PhD students. His has 8. Plus, he has like
Oh.
master's students working on like projects and a couple of undergrads. It's like there's no.
So there's nothing for him to do.
There's too much. Imagine revising 8 grad students, proposals. And 8 grad students, and then having to do lit reviews on all of your grad students' papers to make sure you know what they're doing. It's a lot of work. That's why.
And he has to like be writing
Matt,
grants and
I know.
stuff to keep the lab funded.
On top of everything else, Matt, I know you obviously as a professor, you're either master's or PhD too. I give your doctorate or yeah. See, I draw in all the smart.
PhD, right?
Next thing I'm gonna hear. Yeah, next thing I'm gonna hear is that Andy's got one too. What's your PhD in, Andy?
Wizardry.
I do not have
wizardry. I went back in 2004. I left the IT world and I went back and got my master's degree in humanities, which qualified me to do nothing, much like my bachelor's in philosophy and history. So anyway, I was, well, maybe I'll do some community college teaching, but even, which you can do with a master's degree outside of the humanities, because the PhDs in history are teaching it, adjunct at community colleges. The humanities are, the marketplace is not great, or was not great in 2006. Can't imagine how much worse it is now. But at any rate, welcome back, everyone. I'm glad to have you. We are without Bob. I will be NPCing Van for the duration. Bob has left us. Anybody watching on stream, if you want to join, there's links in the post. Sadly, we are also going to lose Matt here. I think, Matt, when are you next? Is next week your last week?
Next week will be my last one.
Okay, so we have you both
So
this
we won't
weekend.
try to save you if you're in mortal peril.
No, as a matter of fact, if I died this week, that would be fine. Because then, like that.
If you died this week.
Yeah, no,
Well, I'm hoping it'll happen next week. That's the plan.
Just start opening doors. If you see a door, open it.
I can open doors. I can.
In older versions of D&D, they didn't have skill checks. They had, with each of your ability scores, there were certain things you could do with it. So your strength had a category that you would roll. You could do different things. You could bend bars. You could lift gates. And you could open doors. And you'd have a percentile chance to do each of those based on how strong your character was. And so open doors, I can open door. Anytime somebody says open doors in D&D, I immediately go back to AD&D, back to about, 1980s in my brain.
If your strength was 18.
All right. Yeah, well, 18 and above, which you could only be if you were a human male. You could only have above 18 strength if you were a human male. And they scored it in percentile. You had 18 zeros, 1 through 1800. 1800 was the highest that you could have without magical means. But again, you had to be male and human. So, I don't talk about it a lot with my players and certainly not on stream, but there's some problematic issues in the history of the game. We've come a long way. Today, 40% of players are femme identifying, and the game is more accessible than ever to various marginalized communities. So it's a good thing. But we have a past that has to be acknowledged. So there's my little stump speech. All right. So when we last met, you were, and I think, Matt, I'm getting a little bit of background noise. I think you maybe didn't go back on mute. You are underground in some sort of a tomb, the final resting place of some things, some folks. But as most things in the doomed version of the Forgotten Realms, I mean, it's likely in the regular realms that you wander into an ossuary. It's likely you'd find an undead, but it's almost guaranteed here in Waterdeep, which is currently ruled by the Undying King, Vecna. No relation to Vecna, Eve of Ruin. All right. Face some vampires. Did you agree to let that one go? I forget. There's still one left. I know she was like, hey, like, leave me alone. I'll leave. I surrender.
No, we killed her.
Did we get that far where she was surrendering?
I think they were negotiating, and they had just killed the other one, but I'm not 100%.
I thought we were killing her. Morticia's closest to her, right?
Yeah.
Morticia and Gimbal, yep.
There was
Yeah, I
definitely the
remember-
feeling we were gonna, like, let that happen, but I know that we attacked the other one on this extra turns.
Oh, right. She said, would you, you said, if you'll help us fight your cousin. And she said, I mean, I don't know if I can help you fight, but I really don't care. He's kind of an ass.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I think you decided to more or less leave her alone. All right. So,
What's this? A door?
well, let me, before we do the door, let me get Thunder Thump back in your full control. The,
If
Go
we're
for
not
it.
gonna kill her, we should at least ask her for how we get out of here.
And see if we can get some information out of this whole spare your life deal.
Yeah, anything we should keep watch for, or any goons she can call off?
Any treasure
oh,
down
well,
here?
don't really know. It's
While
not
you're
often that, yeah.
While you're doing the Thunder Thump thing, can you switch that Manifest Mind to the one that I can see with?
Yep, that's next on my list.
Alright, thank you.
Yep. I don't really get out much.
You're sitting in this
The
room
two rooms
waiting
to
for
the
a knock.
south. Well, not many living folk come down here anymore. Matter of fact, if you all hadn't, well, probably. Just a moment. She gets down on the ground, starts licking up some of the blood that's been spilled. She said, "Oh, been so long. There was a good chance that if you all hadn't come through, that we all would have wasted away to nothing before too long anyway. I don't know much about what's further in, other than, well, I used to have 3 cousins, and in the room to the south, and I think there's only one, which you've just finished. So the other 2 went exploring to the south, further south somewhere. Must not have been good.
We killed 2, right? A warrior and a rogue.
Yeah. Yeah. She says, well, there were 5. There were 9 of us all together originally. Some
Siblings.
went north. Some, well, family of sorts.
Oh, cousins, right?
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah, there are 3 coffins in the room that this guy, the guy we just killed, was in. So I'm assuming the other ones probably have a few as well. But there's only one guy there, so I believe her.
Said, hey,
No,
thanks. I appreciate that, monk. Seems like not that long ago we were just fighting. Now we're friends.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, now we're not fighting anyway, and I'm helpful. See?
I'm helpful.
any like riddles or traps or things that we should be aware of in the halls ahead?
I'm sure.
But not that you.
I don't know what they are. I don't know what they would be. No. But I would count on it. Yeah, I would count on it.
So
So very
Have-
helpful.
Have you ever seen the movie Zombieland?
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
this
yeah.
moment where he's like, "Well, I've never been good at goodbyes, so that'll do, pig. That'll do." That's what I feel like this is.
Right.
Yep.
All right, let's just leave her then.
All right. I suppose we wander forward and.
Tony, would you like to arcane lock that?
Well, we should check out this room first, yeah? Or these other bags or coffins or whatever.
Oh yeah, we inspect the rooms.
All right. Give me some investigation checks.
I will. I forget. Does investigation guidance apply or no?
If it's something that you are choosing to go do and lasts a minute or less, then you can use it. But
All
you're
right.
choosing to go investigate, and it'll take about a minute or so, we'll say.
All right, so that's my investigation check. 29.
What you should roll
All right.
before is amazed by these cool shiny lights.
I am Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, not. I was poisoned last time. Can I use like medicine skill or something to try to at least see what's going on with that and how long it's going to last?
Yeah, I'm looking here.
Usually a minute. Not that I have metagame knowledge.
Yeah, it'll pass.
Okay.
Oh wait, right. Yeah, what Dennis?
Oh, wait, right.
Dennis. Dennis.
Hey, Dennis, you should probably
Yeah.
check out that room over
Yeah, which one?
there. That first door right there.
Oh, nice.
He goes, jump at your hop sweat. There's a fucking vampire in
Okay,
here.
no, I locked it when he got in there.
No.
I locked it when he got in there.
No.
Roll initiative. Roll initiative.
No.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, just all I need is, all I really need is Lanella. This isn't going to take long. All right, Dennis. Hey, what are you casting a spell there? Help. Oh, good. You killed that vampire for me, will you? Oh, okay. Yes, thank you.
I cast it after you. Oh, you're saying he had a higher initiative than me? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He sees a sign of a spell. Oh, yeah, I better get out of the way. Yeah. You know, every time I tried to, I probably did. I told you all my stories last week. I got nothing this week. I got nothing now.
I have
Sure.
Yeah, I
resources
think
to
Van,
stop him.
I think me and Van and I we'll just hang out toward the back here, and we'll just well, you could just even pretend that we're not here if you want even.
Yeah, I start building a door in the hallway.
Did
Are we
they
gonna
find?
take a? Oh, go ahead.
Did they find anything?
Yes, some
about
things.
investigation? Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Find. Doot doot. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, that's right. Okay. All right. Give me, everyone give me a perception check, please.
Oh, not a very perceptive bunch.
Hold on, I want to see if
All
I can
right,
use my
very
wig
good.
my wig for this. Because I haven't been using it.
Stewie uses all my
All right.
controls.
You have puzzles
Right.
there.
Puzzler's
Um,
wit. That's fun.
So it's intelligence. Isn't it? Okay, so you said perception?
Yeah.
No, that's wisdom. It's not intelligence. Okay.
There is there's some, most of their armor and weapons seem to be mundane. There is one suit of chain armor that it's a supple chain shirt. Without a doubt, it was made by elves. Is delicately made, light, looks incredibly strong.
Let's roll armor.
Elven chain. Elven chain.
Oh,
And
elven chain.
elven chain, yeah.
I'm an elf. I know that.
There is. Yeah, exactly. Oop, why are you the way you are?
That might be great for gimbal.
That's what I was hoping for.
There is also an amulet that is finely crafted, inlaid on a chain made with inlaid precious stones and metal.
Is
Looks
there a construct
like
nearby?
there are 72 of them. No, it's not. Looks like this paid no attention to the title on the screen, on the top of the window, because it's definitely not one of those. And then some miscellaneous gems, jewelry, which I'm just going to put in as a single line item.
Is it okay with everyone if I take the elven chain?
Sure.
I'm sure not going to use it.
Denson, you had a 13. You do notice this vampire monk, her belt is quite nice.
Does it look a lot like mine? Dragonhide belt?
You know, second. Yeah, it does. It does look a lot like yours.
Should we take the belt?
Well, she's wearing it.
My question stands.
Do it.
Is it useful for non-monks? Yeah.
No.
Is it better
But
than
yeah, it
Benson's
might
belt?
be better than mine. So,
Hard to tell.
but it would also make it harder to resist her monk abilities. So we may want to take it from her just in case she decides to backstab us. It can escape somehow.
You know, I once tied a bunch of watches around my belt.
Not an onion.
It was a real waste of time.
Hey, Dennis, I want to show you something.
Now, whatever it
It's
is, I
over
hope it's not. I hope it's not an origami belt. That'd be just a waste of paper.
You guys wanna? You know what? Can Morticia like attempt to be like, hey, as a show of good faith, can you give us your belt on our way out for in exchange for like not
This
shanking
better
you?
belt.
My belt? What? It is enchanted. You want my belt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Seems like a fair exchange.
you'll kill me if I don't?
Yep.
Trade you this other one.
Oh, well, as long as I have something to hold my pants up.
There you go. If it's
Hey,
not great.
you know why the fire brigade, you know why they wear red suspenders, don't you? says, okay, I guess we can trade.
I cast Identify on the belt just to make sure everything's on the up and up.
Okay.
Is it a
Yeah.
+2 instead of a +1 or something?
It seems to be.
Oh, yeah, I'll make that trade.
Good try.
Nice.
Cool.
She gets a live and she gets a replacement belt. It's pretty solid.
That's pretty good. Doesn't even have to use
And
any key points anymore.
I will,
I see you've already changed it.
yep. It was easy, rather than moving an item, it was easier just to edit the item and get rid of the old effect here. Come on.
Benson, don't forget to use an action to regain key points on the old belt so you can trade and then apply the new belt and then use an action
Well, that's
to
true.
regain
I was
key
going to
points
ask
again.
if we were going to, if we were going to do a short rest, and then I'd get all my key points back, and I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay.
But we have to do a rest for me to attune to it anyway. So
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
Wait, that means she has to take a rest to attune to it also.
I think she'll have.
She said, I thought we had a deal.
Yeah. You can have this one, and I point to Dennis.
Yeah. You're not gonna kill me while I'm putting it on, are you?
No, I'm giving you a bonus. I was gonna say something. I forgot.
So did we, I don't know, do we want to like short rest in one of these little rooms here or something?
You know, as hard as people give me for opening doors, nobody's hurt.
You are a little bit.
I cast Healing Word. Nobody's hurt. I took 2 points of damage.
I did get poisoned.
They get poisoned.
You got better.
Right.
Not yet. It's still on. It's still on me.
That's not wrong.
Yeah, let's just.
Well, yeah, I've got to advance the tracker, but once I hit the long rest, it'll go away. Or the short rest, I mean.
Morticia will take her short rest lying down on one of the coffins.
That tracks.
Yep.
All right. There you go. Feel free to spend resources on your short rest. And, I should probably get Sirenscape up and running.
Short rest.
I'm using the short rest to ritually summon my. Jeez, I'm out of it this week.
Bird?
Yeah,
Badger?
Raven, but
Familiar.
familiar. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Okay. There's Raven. Let me put Raven on the board. Doot. Go.
Was somebody going to
right.
do an identify on the amulet?
Next. You got a bunch of potions in there too that you could cuddle during the short rest.
Yeah, we cuddle
Just
all
hit
the
the,
potions.
Yep, there you go.
What is an amulet?
You lied.
Well, but I said it's definitely not. And the tone is the key. The tone was ambiguous.
You know,
It could have meant definitely not, or it could have meant definitely is.
I know Denson just got an item, but I feel like he's kind of one of the tanks of the group right now as a monk.
Even though I have the lowest armor class and hit points, maximum hit points of everybody but Gimbal.
Yeah,
sometimes both.
My vote is for that amulet to also go to Denson, unless anyone objects. I mean, I could say Lunala maybe, but
I wouldn't benefit from it. I already have 18 con.
Morticia,
yeah. So
Morticia likes to make snide jokes from the back, so it's fine.
Benson, you want more health?
Yes, please. Just drag it. Yeah.
Yep, and then equip it, and I will edit the.
Did it go?
No, it's still there. You got to click and hold on the red box for a minute, and then drag.
On the number.
That won't help you at all.
There we go.
And then on your inventory, equip it, switch it so it's got the T-shirt. There it is. What is your current constitution?
It is 15.
Okay.
It's like another 12 hit points.
Yep.
Yep.
There you be. Oop, I didn't. I gotta. Do that right. There it is. All right. Where to next?
We're still trying to like get to the surface, right? After this building collapsed on us.
I assume you want to go to the surface, yeah.
All right, and our local resident vampire friend had no idea how to get out.
Yeah, she doesn't really go anywhere. Ever since COVID, she's got in the habit of staying home.
I knew you were going to say that. I almost auto-completed it for you.
Right.
All right.
Well, we still haven't checked out this last coffin. The third one that we're going to walk past.
There's also a doorway there to the west.
Thumb, kick open that door. I cast
Okay.
Thumb.
Okay. 'Tis a hallway.
And that's mine down.
Sure.
So far, it is a straight hallway, and it takes a turn, and then there's another door. So,
You don't have to tell Thunderthumb twice. I follow Thunderthump as he like kicks the door down.
All right.
opens into a chamber.
It does. It opens into a dark chamber.
Can we enter?
Yeah, if you wish. And it is dark chamber with walls covered in ancient faded murals. In the Far into the room is a pedestal uh, upon which sits a crystalline orb. The only light in the room comes from a small flickering torch on the wall.
I inspect the orb.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
I'm using guidance since it's intentional and lasts less than a minute.
Exactly. Getting it?
22.
All right. It is definitely of a quality that it may be enchanted. Beyond that, you're not, sure what kind of enchantment it might hold, but it is very likely enchanted.
So might
Oh.
do you want to turn out the lights or make it brighter?
I was going to identify the orb.
Okay.
Gimbal, do you recognize any of these murals? Are they depicting anything important that you recognize?
While looking through my manifest mind, I will look at them. Because I'm not going in there.
Fortune favors the brave.
Well, 3 of you were in there. This is just me having our backs.
Hey, Dennis, come in here.
Yeah. What is going on? What do you want? What can I do for you?
With your extensive wisdom, O wise elder, whom we should all revere due to their aged stage in life, do you recognize any of these symbols?
What symbols? What are you talking about?
On the walls.
On the walls? Well, I guess so. That one there, that's. Well, it's not so much symbols as murals. That one there looks like a dragon. You can tell by the wings and the big tail and the toothy maw and the little horns.
This whole thing is a Rorschach test for Dennis. Just, what do you? I see a butterfly. See a tree.
And it does, by the way, because nobody's asked. It does look exactly like a dragon. And it's funny that you say a tree because he said, over there, that one kind of looks like a tree. And it does. It's branches the whole bit. And he describes all 4 murals. And it's dragon, mountain, key, and a tree. And you all see them too.
I rolled intelligence, and Galen is astounded by
Yes.
the wisdom of this aged gnome and further reveres him.
Oh, no. Someday, don't worry, young feller. Someday when you're as old as like me, you won't remember what you were talking about when you started your sentences either.
Can I roll some sort of history or religion or whatever to see what I know about? Are these images familiar to me?
If you like. But
Fantasy
what?
grounds.
Fantasy grounds.
Ooh, me too. Yeah, you can roll. You while we're restarting. Let's not lose momentum. Roll either dice or D&D Beyond. Go ahead and roll me one of those 2 checks, whichever one, and tell me what.
I'll do history.
Okay.
I rolled a 25.
Well, I mean, nothing jumps out at you from history that connects those 4 specific things. No.
Religion?
And they're all, they're pretty generic. Like, some dragons live in mountains, some live in trees. Sometimes, keys maybe don't fit as much. But, a key could open a dragon's treasure chest. There's just nothing really that jumps out of history or religion. There's not a connection necessarily that you're observing.
In absence of other leads, I cast Identify on the orb.
All right. By the way, you all can start logging back into Fantasy Grounds.
Switch to your backup connection, I see.
Is it a sphere of
Yeah.
annihilation?
No. However, it is a crystal ball.
Just a mundane crystal ball.
No. The very rare magic item that requires attunement, crystal ball.
A very rare. Oh, there's an item called crystal ball.
Yeah. Here, I'll read the description. The typical crystal ball, a very rare item, is about 6 inches in diameter while touching it. You can cast the scrying spell, save DC 17 with it. Wondrous item, very rare, requires attunement.
Very handy. All right. Does anybody want this crystal ball to be able to look at people from a distance?
I feel like there's a riddle in this room. Maybe before we try to pick it up, we figure out the riddle. This.
The lone light is a focus point for me.
Yeah, is.
I mean, if it's a torch, how long could it have been there?
That was kind of my thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, just from down the hallway where I am, I'm gonna just cast bonfire where it's not hurting anybody, just to light up the room a bit more to see if anyone sees anything better.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you can see the room better. Doesn't seem to be anything else of interest in there.
All right. Then I will end the bonfire so nobody gets too.
Wait, I wasn't done roasting this
What's that over
marshmallow.
there?
I wasn't done roasting this marshmallow. What are you doing?
Is there anything else in the room that seems to correspond to those 4 images? Like maybe something on the pedestal or anything like that?
Nope.
And unlike the image in the room, there isn't like a figure or anything holding. It's just a pedestal with a crystal ball on it.
Yep.
Hey Bob, I'm getting the authorization failed client username already in use.
That means somebody else is connected as you. Let me kick them.
I didn't do it.
No, I think I tried to log in and it was sitting, so I closed Fantasy Grounds, and I think it's on my end.
Well, a lot of times what happens is when that happens, what it usually means is, I see, I've spelled it wrong. What it usually means is you were logging in at the same time as another person, which in this case was me. And it let me in as you, the camera view.
Interesting.
So, yeah, signals get crossed and as the connected. So. It happens a lot, but sometimes, usually after a crash like that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, nothing else of noticeable interest in the room. The pedestal is quite plain. Yeah, the 4 murals: dragon, tree,
So
key.
if we're concerned about this, one safe way I can kind of think is we all get in the hallway, I send my unseen servant to pick up the orb.
That sounds like a good plan.
All right. All right. Send your unseen servant in.
And if that doesn't work, we can always ask Benson nicely.
Right.
Maybe Galen wants to go in there.
Yeah, Galen should be rushing at anything that might be
Galen
cursed.
is happy. Honestly, Galen is not that sort of paladin. except for today and next week. Found
Something's come
himself
over him.
enthusiastic for the idea of possibly harming himself and the protection of the people around him in doing his
Well,
duty.
it stands to reason after the other paladin in the party sacrificed himself to save the group that he's feeling a little insecure. Well, inspired and secure, there's a fine line.
They're both snow high.
Yeah, exactly. By IN. INS. There's an E in both. Anyway. Okay, so, right. The room. The room. The room is on. No, that's different.
I did identify the. I think I would get information if it were cursed. But welcome to try those.
Often, I will say that if items are cursed, unless if they are legendary or above, legendary artifact, you won't necessarily learn that. Sometimes the nature of the curse makes them legendary, but those are extremely, like you might have that happen once or twice in an entire campaign. Just to talk about it from the meta. Not common. It's that, I'm using the English word rare. It's that rare. Not the technical category of rare.
I'm imagining, like, what is it, the Raiders of the Lost Ark or whatever, when you, like, remove the thing from the pedestal and, like, a giant thing comes rolling towards us.
It's not cursed. Everything around it's cursed.
Yes. Not cursed, it's trapped.
Bob said Magic Mouth can't check for traps.
Correct. Bob did say that.
Has anyone in your campaigns ever cast that spell?
Yes.
All right. I just thought it was so obscure.
Do you know why it exists? Because it always has, and because there's a module called Tomb of Horrors that Magic Mouth is featured prominently in. It was originally a tournament adventure along about 1977-78 at one of the very early Gen Cons, and it's a very popular, very deadly adventure, and Magic Mouth was a spell that sort of developed out of that adventure, and so it's been in every... It's why we still have Magic Missile, and it's why people like me got so angry I didn't, but people that are like me got angry in 4th edition when Magic Missile required an attack roll because changing things, damn it. So to get rid of Magic Mouth, it's one of about a dozen iconic spells along with Magic Missile, Fireball, Invisibility, Identify, that, and well, Power Word X, right? So there's a few. That's why it exists.
So are we good with the Unseen Servant doing it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you send the Unseen Servant in to lift the crystal ball off the pedestal, and the Unseen Servant cannot get the crystal ball to come off of the pedestal. It is
Hey, Denson, do you want to try?
attached.
Denson or Dennis?
Oh, Dennis, sorry.
Uh,
Yeah.
Don't pick on Denson.
Right, Denson.
That's
Ignore
why
that.
I was confused.
Never
All right,
mind.
but
Don't let him
if
take
I-
his back. I'm happy to go with my strength of 12.
I can try and get it here. Go ahead. Go ahead, big feller. All right, go ahead, big feller.
Okay, I'll try.
Give me an athletics check.
My hip. Static.
Here, that's all right, young fella. You know, I ever tell you time about when I lifted the thing.
My
yeah, he yanks on it, and you're pretty sure he's gonna get it to come loose, but it does not come loose.
I was
I-
interrupted by the whole story about the thing.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, yeah, a story about the thing. It was really cold that day, and there was a bunch of us, and we were in a fort, and then it was real dark, and then the dog got weird.
Is
Everybody was paranoid, and it was not pretty.
Morticia's gonna walk over to the wall and pick up the torch and
Okay.
see if she walks over towards any of the murals with the torch if anything happens.
Sure. I mean, does anybody want to give me an investigation on the murals at all?
I love giving you investigation checks.
I mean,
At this
Not-
point,
not-
I think
not-
what's happened. Gimbal comes in and investigates too.
all right.
My strongest.
Intelligence. I'm
I'm
gonna
still
use.
looking. Let's see.
Morticia's very curious about these murals.
I'm gonna use my ring of Puzzler's Wit. Read that again.
Well, I did get a dirty 20 investigating, but
Is that like a dirty martini? A dirty 20?
It's a 20 with Olive juice.
Modifiers.
Yeah.
an unnatural 20.
Poor Gimbal. Yeah, Lunala and Morticia, you both see it. There is writing hidden in the dragon mural. It says, "In the dance of shadows, the truth is revealed."
So we turn out the lights.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. How?
Prestidigitation.
Okay.
That can snuff out.
I can
Oh,
turn off
Broodcraft
electric.
does it.
Or she could just walk out of the room with the torch.
I mean, Morticia has Druidcraft. I can just snuff it out with Druidcraft.
I have Broodcraft too. Boom. I snuff it out. We snuff it. We think of it at the same time, and we snuff it out doubly.
Double
Um,
Druidcraft.
Does Druidcraft?
It says you instantly light or snuff out
Right.
a candle, torch, or small campfire.
Does it right? But does it affect magical fire? Magical light.
I think that depends on the magical effect. It doesn't say
Honestly.
anything about magic.
It just says, yeah, light or snuff out candle, torch, small campfire.
Yeah, I'm going to
So
say
they
that
cover weight.
as an ever burning torch, this does not fall into that category. Torch is a mundane item. I mean, it can be lifted out, yes, but your Druidcraft does not snuff it.
Okay. Morticia will.
We
walk
try
out of the
again.
room. Morticia walks out of the room with the torch.
Okay.
Or actually, hang on. Do I have like someone have a pot? I have an iron pot. I put my iron pot over it.
Okay. It's dark. There are no shadows because you need light for shadows, but it's dark now.
All right, start dancing.
My manifest mind moves through the room, lighting things up in dim
It's
light.
it's a dance of shadows. Get it?
Okay. So that didn't work.
How about natural light? A dance needs like a flame, typically, like a dancing flames. The dancing shadow might be? I don't know.
Can the
Also,
unseen
crystal
servant
ball.
cast a shadow?
You could take the torch to the crystal ball, and that might flicker through the light.
Can we tell or do we have normally cast shadows in this room right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Oh, I thought they saw unnatural light.
Well, I took that question to mean, do the shadows appear as they normally would based on the fact that there's an ever-burning torch on the wall?
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
What about from my drift globe? Is there shadows from that too?
Yes.
Okay.
Matter of fact, your drift globe will make it brighter in here so that the torch is not even really casting any shadows.
So at this point, Galen is going to take his spoon out, and he's going to try to pry apart a brick in this room. He figures digging out of here might be faster than solving this puzzle we're going through.
I would take a wisdom check from anybody who is completely stumped and see if your character has intuits anything.
He thinks that the fork might be better than the spoon, so he thinks the fork better than the crack.
I mean, Denson, Denson, shadows you think are probably the key here.
If Morticia holds the torch so that her shadow is on the wall and kind of rotates herself around, does she see anything unusual on the wall doing that?
Nothing unusual, just the silhouette of a humanoid that looks like Morticia. Your normal casting shadow.
So
See,
Can Morticia dance and see if that does
Sure.
anything? She dances.
okay.
Yes,
There we go.
but can you dance?
Can dance if he wants to.
I was just going to say that, only if she wants to. But
But if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then there are no friends of mine.
I don't dance, so
But your character should dance, or we're clearly not friends.
no. Galen dances for me.
See, I was thinking more Bowie, but
So the only thing I'm thinking that's been in here is either that crystal ball or the thing it's on. Maybe we should use that to cast the shadows.
Oh, if we cast the shadow through the crystal ball using the
Yeah.
torch?
Yeah, I said that
try
a while
that.
ago, but I think I was muted. So
No, I
what kind
thought
of
I heard
shadow? What kind of shadow are you trying to project, and where?
Like through the crystal ball. Like, if that makes
Okay.
sense? Like a light crystal ball, and then cast that onto the wall, if that makes sense.
All right. All right. So you cast it, and on the dragon mural, there is now the shadow of a crystal ball. Just like a moment ago, there was a shadow of a humanoid on the dragon mural.
Okay.
How
You
about
know
on
what?
the
In
key?
like 5 levels, Gimbal gets scrying.
Maybe we should cast the shadows onto the key.
You say a key? You have a key?
There's a key
Wasn't one of the
mural.
murals a key?
Right, but you say you have a key that you want to cast its shadow? Is that what I heard you say?
Yes, we.
I remember. Wait, I got a key right here. Says Dennis, and he holds it up in front of the torch, and the torch casts a shadow, casts it onto the wall that has the mural of the key. When he does, you see the pedestal begin to just faintly glow.
What was it? The silver pelt of the wolf represented righteousness or something?
Okay, but this is
Right.
not nearly as obscure as that one was.
We're getting close.
We're getting there. But this is why you don't necessarily feed the, helpless NPC to the vampire.
Right.
Right? Exactly. You'd be without a crystal ball because I'm just sick of this shit. I'm out.
Who's
I'm
grabbing the
out.
crystal ball?
Well, it's still attached. You only cast a single shadow of a single key of a single item onto a single wall. What would you like to do next?
Anybody have a dragon?
Would you like to cast any other shadows onto any other walls?
I can make. I use Druidcraft to make a tiny little tree in my palm. Right. I can do like a tiny
Mm-hmm.
thing like
You can do
that.
it with
So
you can do it with fingers too.
Yeah,
You wanted
I
to.
was just going to say Galen's going to make a finger.
I What was the other thing? A tree, a key, a dragon, and a what?
Mountain.
Mountain.
I'll minor illusion a mountain.
Illusions don't cast shadows, do they? Do minor illusions cast shadows?
It's opaque, right? Unless you make an investigation check. Can the torch make an investigation check?
I druid craft a puff of smoke in the shape.
All right, you project the
mountain.
appropriate. You can project the appropriate symbols onto each of the walls. Jesus, friggin'
I'll do it.
Rambe.
Dragon.
You won't let me minor illusion, but this will work? Just give me the minor illusion.
Here's the church.
I didn't say it did or didn't work.
The church.
I didn't say the minor illusion did or didn't work. It's Schrodinger's minor illusion at this moment.
There is no official DM ruler, therefore no precedent.
Sage advice. Can you do a puppet show with minor illusion?
47 house rules now. All right. So, at which point the pedestal glows brightly after the fourth, and the ball just sort of lifts itself up in the air and is just floating.
So somebody come to grab it.
Galen will happily rush up and grab it.
Okay.
Galen, if you ever feel in mortal peril, roll that ball to the nearest.
It's in the party sheet. You're good.
YOLO.
Just thunder thumps open, you know.
All right. So, where to next?
We're such good puzzlers.
You really are. And it's my own fault, to be sure. Like, I know how you guys, but I have one, what group is it? Over the weekend, I had a group. It's not our Friday night group, is it? Corey, that's into puzzles? Who was the group I had this weekend? I don't think it was any of you guys. I think it might
Bob,
have.
my Bob does like puzzles. He's very.
Yeah, the Spelljammer group was. They did so well on puzzles this week. I'm like, hey, I need to throw a puzzle in on the stream on Thursday, and I forgot your history with puzzles.
I forgot who we were talking to.
Well,
Yeah.
we
It was
did
before you
well.
got here. Before you got here, Matt, they had a. Now, to be fair, the puzzle that Tony's referring to was pretty obtuse. It was not. It was not at all intuitive. This one though, there were potential, I thought. Anyway,
We
got
the lead pencil one last week. We did good.
Yes, that's true.
Got that one.
More riddles.
Yes, you did. Well, the riddles and puzzles are two different things, to be fair. But yeah. All right. So, where to?
I think we should give Dennis that unburning or the never-ending torch and head back out.
Yeah, let's leave the room of the puzzles. Okay, there we go. Does the sarcophagus whisper? I poke it.
It does not whisper. When you poke it, it gets out a little giggle though. No.
Stop it.
Like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
We can keep going to the south, right?
Yeah.
Not gonna open it?
Oh, the coffin? I thought we opened.
Yeah, we didn't
The
open that one
doors
yet.
usually.
Yeah, would you like to go first, Lunella?
Yeah, I cast
Okay.
resistance and open the coffin.
All right. You open the coffin, and
A monstrous Pillsbury Doughboy emerges.
What plane is it from? And what's its CR?
Yeah, right. Tony, of course, is referring to the fact that I have house ruled a limit on the Iron Flask that it cannot trap a creature higher CR than what the group is, mainly so that I can actually plan encounters appropriately. Yes, so what you see inside is a figure wearing black armor, plate, armor, shield, sword. Does not seem to be a skull inside the head, at least what you can, inside the helmet, I should say. There's not a skull inside the head. It's just a mush. His head didn't have a skull. I met a guy one time, he had no skull. He just, you know what he had? He had a couple of bars that he attached to his ears. They had to stick up in the air, and then he like pinned, you know, like with a little push pin, not a pin or whatever, on a little string to hold his stuff off his brains. Okay. No, there's no, the helmet is empty save for two small points of light. Everyone please roll for initiative.
I clicked it and I don't think it went through, so I'm gonna click it again.
What do we roll for the familiars initiative?
Because they haven't gone yet, when I drop them in, it assigns them one, so they're good for this time. Galen, it didn't do you. Why does it? Oh, no, there it is. It did. Okay. And then
Ben is to roll.
Yeah. All right. All right, Lunala, you are up first.
Will you join us? We could always use more paladins.
Yeah, it sits up, cocks its head, and reaches for its weapon, so you get the idea that the answer is no. Even without an insight check.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying not to shoot first, you know?
Except at Dennis. Can I occupy this space without squeezing?
Yes. Rule of thumb is half the square. Look at the paint on half the square. If it's more than half the square, it would be squeezing. If it's less than half the square, it's not squeezing.
All right. I'll ready a booming blade until Thunder Thump's in place. Thunder Thump goes immediately after my turn, so we'll go here, and I'm gonna have Thunder Thump attack. So these will be 2 attacks with advantage. Opening Thunder Thump's sheet. Alright. So this should be advantage. Yep. So Thunder Thump hits for that much. Good job. And I do my booming blade. Which hits for that much. And oh, this guy's pretty has some hit points to him. And it does an extra d8 of thunder All right. Some pretty good damage. And that is it for us.
All right, Van. I'll cover the rear.
Van runs away, and an arrow flies by our heads.
He still
All
tries
right.
to protect the other civilians.
Real quick
Ye-
before the
yeah.
monster goes, is Morticia's in between the squares? For the
Pick
purposes
one.
of combat. Well,
Yeah,
she
you and
did-
Galen both just pick one. Whichever where you would have been.
She did poke it, so I feel like, while I don't want her to be that close, I think she would be that close.
And then there we go. Okay. All right. So he will
He's your
rise and stand.
All right, that's 2d8 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, nice roll. Look at that.
Wow.
And then he calls out, "Foolish flesh bags. Shadow shall overtake all of you." And he's going to swing with his longsword at Nala's the one who attacked him so far. So
Thumb imposes disadvantage.
okay, that first one will miss then. Second one. Oh, not disadvantage on the second one, though, right? Drop the 12, which was the first one, so the total was 20 on that attack.
That hits. Yeah, I can't do anything with that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Would you like to use absorb elements?
I used my reaction.
Yes, you did. All right, and the third attack. Also a hit.
I can use silvery barbs, I believe, right?
Sure, why not?
Let me make sure I still have the spell slots for it. Because silvery barbs. Yeah, alright, I'll use silvery barbs.
Okay. Still a hit. All right. That's not a bad roll. My damage was well above average on both of those. All right. One down. Raven, you're up. Raven is up.
Raven is not going to do anything, but I am going to use my legendary action from my card, which
Yep.
is talents, right? So we'll try that on. Oh, hold on. Does he have to roll something for that? I'm sorry. I'm trying to read this.
Yeah, it's right on there. They have to make a strength save.
All right.
He's good.
All right. So I guess remove that effect then.
Yep.
All right.
I got it. I can get it.
Okay. And then Raven's done. I mean, Raven wasn't doing anything anyway. But
Yep. Morticia.
Morticia will use her action to cast Cure Wounds on Lunala. I'm going to do it at second level and actually apply my Disciple of Life correctly. Got myself. I target Lunala if I cast Wounds at second level, cast spell, resolve spell.
Oh wow.
Life Cleric. And for my bonus action, I would like to use my phase staff
You also healed him. You had him targeted, so I'm going to go ahead and give him those
Oh, yes.
back
please
those
do not-
damage here. Yep.
Please do not heal the net.
Yeah.
I can go up to 35. Let's save out over there. That's a concern. I will go there. When I do so, he needs to make a wisdom. Hang on, a saving throw equals DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier. Wisdom saving throw. 8 plus. I can do this math. I think it's 15.
All right. What's the what's the
When you
What's the
use
fir-
your phase step, one creature of your choice that you see within 5
Yep.
feet of you must teleport, must succeed a
Yep.
wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
all right, I want to give
Assuming
you a
he
button for
can
that.
be frightened.
Yep, here, I think we should have a button for that.
I thought we did. Maybe
Let's
'cause
see it though. Did a Constitution save?
Oh no, that's all right. That was
it's wisdom
Nice stuff.
save
Ah.
DC 15.
I clicked on something I shouldn't.
All right, wisdom. All right, so just make it manually here then. There we go. You had him stunned there a couple times too, Denson. I
Sorry
took
about
those
that.
off. That's all right. I took those off too. You're all good.
That's
All right, he makes the save.
right.
I
Okay.
just look-
Fine. That is that's or yeah.
Sorry, I was getting a little ahead of myself. I was looking at the stunning strike, which with the +2 Dragonhide build should be at DC 16. I'd say it's at 15 now. So just heads up, because I'm probably going to use it.
All right, well, hang tight. Hang on one
Okay.
second then. Let me.
Do the same for the flurry of blows stuff too. It's everything else.
So where is the Is it not?
It doesn't. I remember when I got it the first time. It doesn't actually. Do
The
anything.
DC we have to do manually. That's right. The DC we have to do manually. All right, there we go. It does the Yeah, there we go. Okay, you're good now.
Okay. So I will attack him with the staff. Oops. Damage. And I will do the stunning strike on him.
That's what he looks like, by the way.
Ooh, nice.
Nice, yeah. Alright, so now I will hit him again.
It's with advantage now because he's stunned, right?
Yep.
Oh. So I'll
Shit. Why didn't it? Did you get this? Hold up. Did you get the stunned effect on him? You got to
Oh,
put
I
the
did
stunned
not.
effect on him.
I-
Yeah,
I'm
that's why.
forgetting there's two things.
That's okay. That's all right. All right, that's a crit.
Did I do that? No, not quite. Okay, and then I will do flurry of blows. I guess he doesn't have a reaction anymore to take away, but I mean, don't need to push him or anything. Okay, it doesn't matter then. I will just do another strike on him. I don't really want to knock him prone because then man won't be able to do anything. Did I hit him? Yeah, I did.
He's like, no, I'm going to be back here shooting at things as they come along. Don't worry about me.
Okay. All right. And I stun till the end of my next turn. Do I need anybody else need to get in here? Hmm?
Can you push him back where people have advantage or flank?
There's no need to push him because you already have advantage because he's stunned, and
Right.
if he's more central, more people can surround him.
Right. I was just thinking I could back up if more people need to get in, but I think we've got room for everybody who needs to. So I'll stay here then. Yeah. Oh. That's my turn.
Nimble.
He's stunned, so he does not have an action, right?
Correct.
Then, I guess that door. Did we shut this door?
No, I don't think so.
Don't think we require shutting it.
Alright, I'm just gonna back up to there, and I'm gonna cast the good old bonfire on him. So, I'm just gonna do it almost where he's at. Of course, he rolls a 20. Alright.
But he fails.
Oh, well that's wonderful.
He automatically fails
Yeah.
because he's stunned.
Yeah.
Alright.
This is how we like to see the bad guys use their 20s.
Right. Galen.
Matt? My 9-year-old's playing Fortnite. You know, during the summer, my wife is gone and it's just me. This is my parenting right now. Is letting him play Fortnite for 2 hours uninterrupted.
Right
And
on.
the longer it goes, the more animated he gets with his other 9-year-old friends against random adults who cannot stand up to the force of their wickedness.
Right, right.
Yeah. There's a lot of bros. Bro.
Bro. Oh my.
So I'm gonna whack him. I have as a paladin, I have a +10 on my hit. I can use a divine kind of divinity. So if I miss this, I'm gonna use that. See.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. Did that not work? Oh, I think I dropped it on the explosion effect, maybe. That hit, so I didn't have to run it. And we're going to do a divine smite with this. I'm sure radiant damage will go over really well. Okay. We're going to attack him again. Again, I'll use that channel divinity if he is still up. Put in, so I'll use that. And we're going to do another second roll of divine smite. How do you know first one? He doesn't look that hurt. So we'll do second roll, I guess. You only have once yellow, right?
Yeah.
Right, bro? Like, bro? Bro.
Yep.
Did you see that?
Yep. Oh, you got it. Go ahead.
Like, bro, that didn't kill him? Bro.
Bro.
That's so tough.
Bro.
Oh my god.
No, bro.
Bro, Dennis. Dude. Come on, man. Finish him off.
I don't know. I'm just too stunned to do anything about it. Back to the Lunala.
How hurt is this guy? Critical. All right, I will.
Finish him.
I'll try. Just gonna do something else, but it might be overkill. So save the spell slots. Move here and do a booming blade. It should be at advantage because Denson, right?
Well, plus he's still
Plus he's
still
stunned.
stunned.
So
Yeah, it also says you have disadvantage, so let's see why.
See,
Oh,
ladies,
because I'm prone.
Because you didn't stand up.
I stand up.
All right, there you go.
All right, I'll roll another single d20, right? So maybe I'll click disadvantage to cancel out this
Yeah,
double roll.
that'll-
Wait, no.
Yeah, that'll work.
I'm just gonna
Or
re-roll.
just
'cause
roll
I
a
should've-
dice. Just roll,
yeah, I'm
just roll
gonna
20
re-roll
cider.
it.
Just roll 20 cider, and we'll add 9 to it. It's all good.
Okay. Oh man, I just dropped it in the wrong place and rolled a 20. All right,
done
so
that.
Okay.
that's the hit.
Well, the
Um,
first one to fall. Okay, there you go. 19. All right.
Well, I would have rolled 3. Remember?
Gotcha. I follow
so
now.
That does this. Oh, it's probably because the bonfire's getting in my way. Great. If I drop it on the corner. And the extra booming blade, thunder. And I'm going to back up actually 5, 10, 15. Oh, I stood up. So that was 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm here. And Thunder Thump is going to kick him. And this should be at advantage because he's stunned.
It should do it.
Alright, it's a hit for punch damage. Alright, he only had a little teensy bit left. Maybe Van can finish him.
What's that you say? Nope, nobody coming. He's stunned. Raven.
His turn, he has to. Is he still stunned?
Yes, he's stunned
Yeah.
until the my next turn.
So he auto fails?
Yep. Strength and dex saves.
Just takes this damage. And then Raven's
Morticia.
Morticia will use the. She's gonna use a pen. Thought I had to go with that. Yeah. No, we'll choke. Not gonna choke. Get 2D, right? Yes.
It does seem to be immune to necrotic.
Oh, okay. Well, I also didn't want.
Doesn't
I
Chill
thought-
Touch do cold damage?
It is neither cold nor a touch spell, believe it or not. Sacred Flame also doesn't do fire damage, as we noted in the play-by-post today. Though it is sacred, so it's not quite as much of a misnomer.
Do I have anything that damage as a bonus action. I do not. I'm just going to give someone a bardic inspiration. Denton's up next. If Denton can get a bardic inspiration. Just drag it on to him. Oh, there we go. Took one of those off. Okay. Denton's. Finish him!
Oops.
So you'll want to hit your advantage button because Fancy Yarns expires the
Oh,
stun at the start of your turn rather than the end is when the coding triggers. So on your turn, when you have somebody stunned, you'll always want to hit advantage.
okay. I did the damage. I accidentally hit up twice now. But that's
That's
what
right. Those are your two. That's okay. Those are your first two rolls. Your first
Okay.
attack, I mean, is 2 dice. So now make your second attack.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I didn't hit advantage first.
It's all right.
But I
Drop
did
it on him
hit
again. See if you get a 20.
Oh,
Drop him on again. See if you get a 20.
no.
Nope. Still hit though.
There we go. Yay.
And a
All right.
pleasure, Joyce.
Indeed. All right. Where to next?
Well, we steal his stuff. Do you have
What
stuff?
kind of
Nice
stuff
stuff.
do we have?
Nice plate armor. You need some gear?
Yes, some pretty nice plate armor.
Well, we can sell it if it's pretty nice plate armor.
Is it like fancy
Absolutely.
plate armor? Is it magical plate armor? Or is it just plate
Could
armor?
be. Could be.
Yeah, I don't
Well-
think we're plate armor, so
Well, Morticia can wear
He doesn't
plate-
have a high enough strength. He doesn't have high enough strength to wear plate armor.
that's right. That's
Morticia
why,
does. She has exactly 15. For that.
You could put it on and take the potion of giant strength. Does Morticia want plate armor?
Well, I have plate currently, so if we identify it and see that it's like a +1 or something, then yes.
But this armor's black.
That's
It is.
true.
It's
She's gonna
true.
wear it anyway. Yes, she will take the black plate armor. We'll find out later if that's mechanically useful, but you are absolutely correct. She will take the pitch black plate armor, 100%.
Morticia just disrobes in front of everybody. It's like,
Putting on this armor right now.
Right now. We can identify it later. It's fine.
Right on.
Wasn't hurting that guy.
Excellent. Although we might want to take a long rest at some point because she has like 2 first level spell slots left.
yeah, I would love a long rest.
So it looks like this next kind of alcove, once we deal with whatever is in the coffin, is big enough that I can do the hut again if we want.
Or we could go back to that room where the crystal ball was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Is it? Yeah, I guess that's wide enough, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go in here. We'll hut. We can have him identify my fancy new armor, and then
You can make the hut and you can go in there and change without us watching you. And then we'll join you.
there you go. There you go. She pauses halfway before like putting her leg in one of like the pants, and she agrees.
All right. It is Gloomwrought plate armor. It is plate +1. Has some other properties.
I wanted to do a couple things. The first thing I wanted to do was
Is what?
the first thing I want to do is like as we enter the room, I want to cast arcane lock on the door and designate that any of us can open it normally.
Including
and-
Dennis?
No, he's not one of us, Bob.
Wrong button.
That any of us. And the second thing I want to do is in the middle of the night, cast. So I have a subtle mind crystal. This is one of my infusions, which allows me to cast a spell subtly, just as you would with subtle spell. And I'm going to subtly cast Magic Mouth on
Okay.
Dennis's ring. And the trigger is whenever Dennis opens his mouth, and then I shout as loud as I can an Elvish nursery rhyme. I looked one up. Albert Gittoniel, Silver Penna, Miriel, Omenel, and I just like yell, like I wake everybody up. I'm yelling this nursery rhyme. So whenever Dennis opens his mouth, it's gonna power whatever he says.
So we're not stealthing. Understood.
And then I'll build in a condition that I can silence it, like if he's opening his mouth and I'm not like touching my thumb and middle finger together.
Alrighty.
So has there ever been an NPC that you actually like?
The answer would be no. There hasn't.
I'm trying to think.
Tell him about Jury Ender.
Well, Joriander was a villain.
Was he?
Yes.
That's your story. You're sticking with it.
Yeah, he like cast fireball on his character or something. And
Did
he
he?
was pegged as a villain from then on.
I don't think that's how any of that happened.
Well, it's all
regardless.
recorded, so we can go look it up.
Oh, I think you had him pegged as a villain before that, is what I'm saying. Anyway, he was the patron of the Rise of the Drow campaign.
Ah.
The adventuring patron, not a warlock patron. All right. Get a long rest, goes off without a hitch.
Amazing.
Nice.
You still have one more coffin to check out, right?
Oh no. Shadow Guy is back and he has almost full health again.
Oh, he's full health.
But he has no arm.
That's
Oh.
true.
He disappeared.
He took a long rest too. Mwahaha.
Stole his stuff. Someone else want to try to open this one?
Galen will open it. He's really excited to see what's in this one.
I'll cast resistance on Galen.
All right.
Does it have a riddle? We're good at those.
Does not, but the lid is quite heavy. There's a statue of a demon on it. Give me an athletics check to try and slide it open, Galen.
Sorry,
And,
that was strength. That was strength, not athletics. My bad. Although I think
Okay.
the roll's the same. Yeah, the roll's exactly the same. So never mind.
All right. As you grab the lid, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom.
Main tab, right hand side.
Yep. Hey, not so bad.
And you get to add a
Okay.
D4.
You don't need the D4. Good. Yeah, for the briefest moment, you feel like turning on your party, but then the moment passes.
Are you sure about that, Bob? I wouldn't need a roll for that necessarily.
The whole party. The whole party, yeah, you would. You would need for the whole party. I mean, for certain artificer members of the party, then.
Oh, I gotta subtract the gold for Magic Mouth. That's the other thing. It cost me 10 gold per casting.
Trying to see if I have anything like special or magical I can do about this, and I don't think that I do. Do you want me to try? I can cast guidance on myself, right? I can quickly cast.
Dennis was really strong that last time.
Dennis says, whatever the elven thing is.
Morticia will, that's a cantrip, right? She will do the guidance thing, and she'll try to open it.
Okay.
I can just roll a d4, right? Athletics check, you said?
Yeah.
That's probably not doing it, but I'll give myself a d4 of guidance.
Nope.
Nope.
Can Thunder Thumb try? He's proficient in athletics.
Yeah, Dennis will try and help Thunder Thump.
Does that mean advantage?
If Thunder Thump's going to allow it, and Lunala's going to allow it.
Reluctantly. And I'll cast guidance on Thunder Thump too, so boom.
And the whole time he's talking, so screaming elven. What do you call it?
That's what I want to hear. It's
Is
like,
it elven? Or is it like some pigeon elven type of thing?
Oh, he's speaking his own language. That whatever, it's whatever Lunala.
Lunala is
said
shouting on
specifically.
top of it.
Yeah,
So 16 doesn't do it.
that'll do it. Inside, there seems to be just a skeleton.
A magic skeleton.
I think the whole thing here was the save that Galen made. There's no loot in there, you know.
All right.
Nothing with the skeleton.
You can dig. I mean, you lift it up, look underneath, and whatnot.
Yes, let's desecrate the corpse. It sounds
Yes.
fantastic.
I'll cast detect magic just in case. Get a detect magic going.
All right.
Morticia's just bitterly disappointed there isn't like more, emo black items in there.
All right. Oh, did you get your armor set up?
Oh, I absolutely pulled it on myself and equipped it, yes. 100%.
Okay.
Unless I need to do something else with it.
Nope, just making sure. Let me look. Yep, it did it.
Sweet.
It was a spell book.
Ooh, I like that. Once Gimbal hears about it, he runs up and tries to grab it out of everybody's hands.
In the party sheet, if you want to know what's in it. Here, actually. Oh, there's all those spells are triggering. Sorry about that. On the all at once, the Sirenscape.
That's very handy.
So I am going to spend some gold and 2 minutes of time and copy some of these down. I can do that while we're moving on doing other things, but
Oh, there's some more potions of healing in there. I'd like to grab one to have in case somebody needs it. There's 2 potions of greater healing.
I'll grab one. I don't.
If no
have
one
any.
I have one, but
Yeah, if no one objects, she'll take, Morticia will take one just so, you know,
yeah, same
healer
as me.
should have one.
I'm planning.
Everyone give me a perception check while you're distributing goods and looking at spell books. Gimbal and Thunderthump, you hear around the corner from, well, you don't know how far for sure with any certainty, you hear a chanting, an arcane chanting of some sort.
I let everybody know and offer to send my manifest mind to go look at it if we don't want to kind of peek, but it does have a faint glow.
I think that's a good plan.
All right, you see you see a hallway where there are 3 alcoves, 3 sarcophagi, and you see a creature. It is shadowy, but gosh, how would I even describe?
Morticia's best friend.
Incorporeal. Yeah, I mean, it's got some arcane energies floating around it as it chants. Kind of like that. It is not exactly that thing that it says on top for sure this time. Though it is a wraith of some sort. It is not exactly what he wants us to. Remind me, Manifest Mind is invisible?
Manifest mind has a mild glow.
All right. The wraith turns and sees the Manifest Mind. So everyone roll for initiative, please.
And we were all gathered around this coffin, right?
Yep. Except for Van. Van disappeared during the night on his watch. And if anybody asks Dennis about Van, he'll recite the lovely Elven song.
It's okay. That nice vampire will not start.
Hope someone just dragged the text for the spell book.
I'm sorry, that was me.
That's okay. That's right. We got the trigger noises. That's all. You're all good. All right. All right. What initiative are you at, Lanala?
I rolled a 14, right?
Okay, and then if you would make a dexterity check for Raven.
Working on it. So that was a 10. Okay.
Well, yep.
Oh,
So I'm at 12. No, you're good. You're all good. And I should roll initiative for these guys. All right. Cool. All right. Actually, all right. He's going to use his action to complete one ritual. And as he does, you see another wraith rise from that sarcophagus. Dennis. Hiccups. And you hear Lunala screaming. Galen, you're up.
In one more level, the aura will become super handy.
Well,
We'll never get there.
I mean, where are your priorities at?
It's a good question, man. Yeah. I don't know anymore. You're making me question my choices. 5, 10. I think it's all 5 minutes square, to be honest. I'm not.
I can make the squares more visible.
No,
here.
it's just that, no,
Oh, the black on the black. Here.
Yeah, so okay. Okay, so that's 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh, that's lovely. Alright. Let's see. I can attack twice, which means that I can do 2, I really don't have much for distance except for Eldritch Blast. It's almost like I'm playing a paladin or something. Yeah, I'll just do Eldritch Blast. I'll do a couple of raids with Ray Shannon.
Yep.
Where are you? Cast, there we go. No, drag you. Drag. There we go. No, press up.
That one will hit.
That's a hit. Here's the damage. Oh no. And I accidentally. I have a really complicated mouse. I only ever use 3 buttons on it, but it's got like 10. And, I just hit one of those buttons that I didn't know what it did, and now I regret it.
And now your computer's shutting down.
No, it opened up a window in front of Fantasy Grounds, and I didn't even realize that thing over there was a button.
Yeah, I have buttons 2 on each side of my mouse that I don't know what they do and don't want to. And I bump them sometimes, and it's irritating.
It's got a thumb wheel on the side, and it's got a wheel on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the same mouse.
No way!
It's nice.
Mine has like
It's the MX Master.
mine
Great.
has 12 buttons on the side. You see this?
No.
Yeah,
Is that the
12.
laser?
Yeah, it has.
Why?
And they change color too.
Yeah, they change color. Yep.
LED,
I have mouse envy.
LED intensifies.
I thought
Mouse
my
envy.
mouse was fancy, and now I am.
Your mouse
humbled.
is very precise.
There's
Moving
12
on
on the
to
side, several on the
Gimbal.
top.
Gimbo will use his fancy wireless mouse. No extra buttons.
Mine
No
is
wires?
wired.
I know.
Always wired. I refuse to use wired.
Mine is what my laptop mouse though is pretty. It's not. There's no extra buttons, but it's pretty.
Yeah, it has the rainbow LED
Yeah,
about.
LED intensifies. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So Gimbal's just moving there, but I'm gonna have my manifest mind. I'm gonna see this distance here.
My regular one does have the LED too, but it's pretty, it is wired. It's pretty plain.
Let me try that one more time just to make sure. 30 feet. Now I'm gonna have to move my manifest mind forward 1. And I am going to cast through my manifest mind tabs open a spell.
Let's see. Shadow Priest will allow it.
Okay. So targeting that.
You're targeting from your mind. You have to
Yeah.
click back on your Oh, you got it.
Oh. Yeah.
You got it. You're good.
Okay. So it failed,
Wow. Yep.
and that means, hey, I need to just go back to using the use power button now, because that's been, all right, so his speed is 0, and I don't have, why is there no damage on this?
You need to make your character sheet wider
Is that what it is?
times.
There it is. Yep, exactly. That was pretty decent roll. But it didn't go on it, did it?
No, that's all right. I get it. I'll drag it on him.
Thought, oh,
Yep.
because I had him targeted from the other one. That's why. All right, and then I will pass my turn.
All right. Unala.
What does the flask have in it?
A Caleb Dur, a CR6 creature.
All right. I will. Wraiths are extraplanar, right?
They're undead.
Oh, that's not extraplanar.
I mean, they could be from elsewhere, but given the fact that they're in a tomb, it probably means they were once living on this plane, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. They could have been a astral drifter that wound up here. But having said all that, the likelihood is that they're locals.
I will. And there are 2 of them.
So far. When he finished his ritual, another one popped up, so there may be more.
Would you say the lighting is dimly lit, dark, brightly lit? Are there areas of bright light?
The manifest mind is dim lit. Gives dim light. The ever burning torches in each of the alcoves gives bright. So, yeah, the hallway down there would be bright
All right.
with small pockets of dim in between them, like in the middle between 2 of the alcoves, give or take.
And my drift globe gives bright light too.
That too.
Okay. Well, that limits what I was going to do. I
Matthew?
will.
You're okay.
You know what? I am going to cast Sanctuary on Thunder Thump, and I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I'll just stand here, and I'll what can I do? All right, I'll just firebolt this this dude. We'll
right.
start soft. So firebolt. Not a very high AC. And I should do this many. Alright. Resistant to fire. And that's it for me.
All right, the Shadow Priest. Oh, let's see. All right, he is going to float over here. And you see shadowy tendrils stream
Oh.
forth from.
Sorry, I would have moved Thunder Thump up. Can I do that?
Sure.
To like protect.
Sure, it will fly over Thunder Thump and land
Alright.
there. Shadowy tendrils stream forth, each creature within 20 feet. That's going to be boom, 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 boom. Who's going to get a saving throw?
I think you targeted the wraith when you meant to target Lunala.
I did here.
Can I use an inspiration to reroll that?
Yep.
I will use Arcane Deflection to
Okay.
add 4 to my roll, bring it to
I'm gonna
13.
roll. I'm gonna roll it until it passes. Really, guys? Come on! All I need is a 7.
I have +8.
I know that's what I'm saying. All I need is a 7. There it goes. Finally. All right. So half damage. All right, and then bonus action.
I
Go ahead.
think he would have had to make a Wisdom save to target Thunder Thump. Does he choose his targets, or is it like Fireball where it hits
Each
an area?
creature. Each
Okay.
creature.
All right.
All right, bonus action, Shadow Step. To right here.
For my future knowledge, was that tendril thing a spell, or was it an attack?
It is not. I will, whenever it's a spell, I'll say he's casting a spell. I'll start with that. Morticia.
Well, since he was so kind as to go right next, very thoughtful, he will use her bonus action to say mean things.
Oh no.
Bad bucket of bones. Different unsettling words. That one. There we go. Unsettling words. And then she will curse him. Curses. Where's the curse? There it is. Nails a curse. I am not going to resolve the spell because it will do too many things to him. We want to give him the thing where he can't do anything. This one. One of these should have concentration. There we go. Excellent. So he still has his reaction, so I'm not going to move. But I'm going to end there and see if we can get him to waste his turn.
All right. Denson.
All right. Let's see if I can hit him with the staff. No, 2. I'll try a stunning strike on him. Nope. Okay, let's try another hit. And we'll try flurry of blows on him as well. Okay, I want to take away his reaction. Oh, you do damage too. Second one. 2. And Let's see if I can knock him prone. So we all pile on him. What is it? There it is. Oh, no. Then I'm going to move around this way. Keep him away from the civilians. And that's all I have. Yeah, that's all I've left.
All right. Raven.
Gonna have Raven move a little farther back.
That was me.
I passed.
Oh, you
the
did.
Manifest Mind, which I guess.
I did, which I also did at the same time, yeah.
No worries. All I'm doing is moving Raven back, so we can go to the top pillar.
Okay. All right, Necromancer. Bonus action. He will, which was active, he will summon, awaken, another Wraith down at the other end. And then for his action, Manifest Mind is not a creature, it can't be targeted, is that true?
Right.
Both those things true?
It is not a creature, cannot be targeted in that mind. It can only be
Dispelled.
dispelled. Thank you.
All right. All right. Well, that should be
I'm closer. Join the pack.
18. Well, all right. He's going to go ahead and cast a spell, or ready in action, cast a spell, which is this is the only when you ready a spell is the time when it can be countered. So I think the only one that could see him to counter right now would be the Manifest Mind. Do you have to do anything to see through it, or do you automatically?
I automatically see through
All right. Would you like to counter spell?
it. Not at this time.
Okay. Good. Action will trigger when he sees opponent. Be good gummit. You go back here.
He's not actually not allowed to move. He's frozen.
Oh. Well, let's see. Does he have line of sight then on Galen? Let me turn on my line of sight button here. Yeah, he does. Okay, so he could target Galen from there. Wouldn't have mattered with the trigger. Okay. Warlock. Yeah. Range. All right, Warlock will go there. Casting a spell. He's not in range of counter spell. Squirming ebony tentacles fill a 20-foot square on the ground. These tentacles turn the area into difficult terrain. When a creature enters or starts its turn, there's a dex save, where they take some bludgeoning and are restrained until the spell ends. And then, let's see, 1, 2, and then he'll go around the corner. And let's put the save right there, and then let's put damage there, and then put another restrain. Let's see. All right. Passing turn.
There's no avoiding the effect? Or do we do that on a turn?
It starts on the start of your turn is when the saving throw happens.
Okay.
Galen, all right, so here it goes. Here's the saving throw. Well, ignore that. All right.
Fail.
Currently, you are failing, yes.
Inspiration.
Ignore
You gotta
that.
save those up.
Look at you. Now, it is difficult terrain, regardless, but you can move freely.
20, 30?
Yep.
Wow, that, I don't like the way that feels, Bob.
You can always dash.
Yeah, but I don't like the way that feels either. Um, boy. Gosh darn it. My problem is they can just run right around me or cast, their escape spell. So dashing doesn't do anything except make them use a spell slot. Crap. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast because whatever. Wait a second. I need to phone a friend here. Tony, if I stay here, do I have to re-roll my save? And what
At the beginning of your next turn, yes, and you'll be
And
restrained
also
again.
Your attack is at disadvantage.
Only if you're
you may as well-
restrained. Right now, it's not, but
I'm gonna dash.
Yeah, get out of there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There. And I'm like a sheepdog. And then let me go to D&D Beyond. Make sure that I don't have any bonus actions that I always forget about.
This is why we love D&D Beyond.
Yes.
hear that, Adam? I know Adam's watching the show. He does every week. I'm just sure of it. We love your work. Now bring it to Fantasy Grounds, damn it.
Oh, yeah. I could use my bonus action to something I've never ever used, even though I've always played Hexblade Warlocks. I'm gonna curse this wraith right here with Hexblade's Curse.
All right.
So I get advantage on I get crit on a 19 or 20. I get a +3, and I don't. It's not even in my character sheet because I have never, ever used
That's
it.
the good stuff. You gotta use that.
Honestly, I was just trying to keep it simple because, yeah,
There.
yeah, I don't like spreadsheets for work, so the idea that I had to keep track of all this stuff in a spreadsheet.
You got it now.
I know some people like spreadsheets.
Like spreadsheets.
You're not the only one. But
There are dozens of you.
there we go. Oh,
I got it. You're good.
okay. All right, Bob.
You're good. I got him.
Okay, fine. And then I'm gonna pass my turn to Gimbal.
Did you attack
I get-
the wraith?
I dash.
He uses action to dash.
Oh, right.
You told him to. Gimbal, you're up.
I think it was
What
good
is
advice.
responsible?
I will move 5 and then use my Misty Step to.
Don't you know Dispel Magic? I guess it's not guaranteed to work.
I do know Dispel Magic. I wasn't quite thinking that would work. I guess I could. Anyway. I can try Dispel Magic. It's fine. That would also work. But I was already decided to do this, so we're going to do this. And then I'm going to do everybody's favorite on the Wraith, which I clicked twice by accident, so pick the first one. which was an 8, which I guess he fails, right? So
Yes, indeed.
partially resistant. Okay. And then,
A solid roll, though.
yeah.
Yep, double eights, yeah.
And I'll have my Manifest Mind move. So, with my Manifest Mind floating, is it difficult terrain for it? It can move through solid objects.
Then if it's incorporeal, then it ignores difficult terrain, if I'm not mistaken. No, it can move through things. Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
Ever's
worried.
Black Tentacles is just on the floor, right? It's not like web or anything even.
No, yeah.
Flying.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they do fling up and around, so yeah. I don't. Probably would not affect it. Flying would be okay over Evards, I'm sure.
Alright, and that's my turn.
All right. Now, save and throw. Oop, here it goes.
Hey, that simplifies my life a little bit. I will really want to be out of this. I should, right. I should tell people they can dash through this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, or rather 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I have 10 feet of movement left. Where's the guy who's concentrating on...
He went around the next corner.
He's a runner. Alright, I'll move here. That was with my action. I'll also have Thunder Thump dash if he's able to. So Thunder Thump makes a saving throw. You want to drop it on Thunder Thump? Which fails. So he takes damage, right? Oh, Thunder Thump's gonna die. And he'll dodge. And that is it.
All right, Shadow Priest. Try and life drain Morticia.
Did he save his throw?
Did he what?
He had a bestow curse on him, so unless he saves on a wisdom throw, he should lose his actions.
All right. Yeah. Next time on his, how long does it last? 10 rounds. Yeah, just hit him with it at the beginning of his turn next time. This time it's oh wait, no, because he still gets to save. Drop it on him if you would. Then you should have a saving throw for bestow curse.
Yes, I see that. Drop it on him. Fail, damn you. No, do not succeed. Fail.
All right. Does that mean it's gone, or does he still have to save every round?
Or does that mean you're casting silvery barbs?
That means that I am casting silvery barbs.
All right, drop it on him again.
Oh.
Sad face. Okay, mark off the first level spell. Silvery barbs, and then someone gets a. Just that's for some reason it's not letting me type That should work. And then my apologies, DM. You're about to do something terrible.
No, I was
Unless you've
saying,
forgotten about it.
does that take off? Does that take off the bestow curse for good if he makes a save once, or does he still have to save every round? Because I know it's concentration, so that's why I'm wondering. Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, so he still has to save every round unless I lose concentration.
Gotcha. I was fairly sure that was the case.
Yeah, so I
All
have to
right,
make a
so-
wisdom saving throw at the start of each
Yeah.
of his turns. If it fails,
It made
it's
it,
action.
yeah.
Yeah.
It made it. It attacked you with life drain. It missed. Morticia, you're up.
Okay, what Morticia would like to do is she will go 5 feet there. And then she would like to use her face step to go 5, 10, 5, 30, exactly.
Okay.
It then has to make a wisdom saving throw not to be frightened of me.
So what I'd like you to do, actually, drop any of your wisdom saving throw buttons on it, like vicious mockery. That'll automate the saving throw. All right. And what's the effect? Frightened, is it?
I believe so. Hang on, let me. Not that touched. And stuff. Frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
All right. So what I'm going to do, let's get automation there for you. And then round and AC 16. And it's step.
Sorry, I'm trying to maximize my efficiency.
All right, you now have under your Fey Touch, you have Fey Step Fear, you got a cast button for the next time, and a frightened button that you can put on them right now.
So the other guy. Let's see if I cut that. Like so?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep, sure enough.
All right, one more follow-up question. If I step into the black tentacle stuff, I don't take damage unless I sit there, right? If I just walk
Enter
through-
or start. Enter or start your turn.
Yeah, you don't want to step in there. It's pretty bad.
Maybe I do, because I'm 35 feet away from these two guys, and I want to be 50 feet.
You can
And
walk past me, and then
Yeah. Just climb over, get him.
That's true.
there's a space on the other side.
That's true.
Yeah, but I don't only get the one.
And you lose line of sight on the one. Oh, yeah. You have to be up to get, yeah. You have to be up
I can
one
see
square.
them. I can see them.
Yeah, but you need 35 though, so you need to be up one more square, right?
Yeah, but like I can get the one, right?
Yeah, for sure. That one you can get for sure.
Yeah. We're gonna do some. He has little like points of light under his hood, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably has sight of some sort, yes.
Probably. That's what I'm going after. So she's done bonus action for action. She's going to attempt to do some blindness spells. Yes, we love to see it. Right? And that's it for Morticia shenanigans for this round.
Benson.
Try again. Oh, he's blind.
Yep.
That's very good.
Or that one's not. The other one is.
Okay.
That one's frightened.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I was getting the other side.
Right.
And I will try a stunning strike on him. Oh, it was almost a 1. But I will try another. Oh, the advantage was because she gave me the advantage from silver barbs. That's right.
All right. Frightened doesn't. Wait, is it on him? Hold on.
I put it on me, but he should only be frightened of me, so I don't.
Does frightened give? No, it just gives you disadvantage. Doesn't give others advantage to attack you.
Yeah.
Right.
Gonna
Yeah, okay.
we're gonna try
That was me not braining correctly.
I'm gonna try another stunning strike while I still can.
Do it while you can.
Okay, so now he's stunned. Now I will do flurry of blows.
You know, I haven't looked at any of the new rules.
No, I'm not gonna do flurry of blows.
Really?
So
They're
Well, I
on
don't know.
unless you're a
I'm just gonna do
ranger.
an unarmed strike.
I got a whole
Unless you're
channel
what?
in the Discord. Ranger.
Oh.
Ranger
You didn't
Bob's
get any
not
love?
happy. No, not enough love for Bob. For my Bob. Yeah, there's a channel in the Discord. Corey curates it. Corey and Bob have put a bunch of stuff in there, and all the official links, and then a lot of good discussion too. If you're interested.
I mean, now that it's like gonna happen, I'll look at it. But I hate when rules change. So like I didn't want to look at
But
any of
there's
the
some
playtest
fun
material.
combos, the mobility, and the different types of like weapon attacks and the stuff you can do with them.
Yeah,
You're gonna
as
have
long as
fun.
yeah, as long as the rules are set now, and it seems like they are, I'm all
Yep.
for it.
They are. They are. Matter of fact, in 2 weeks here at Gen Con, they're actually they're selling the very first of the player's handbooks
wow.
early
You're
at
gonna
Gen
get one.
Con. Well, they're going to have 3,000. And at 7 a.m. every day, they're going to they're going to put an event in the Gen Con system. And however many tickets they have for that day, those people can go at a certain time over to the Lucas Oil Stadium, get in line, get their book. And it's going to have the D&D logo. It's going to be foil, gold foil. So it'll be it's 3,000 will be unique, and have a book plate for Gen Con 2024 on the inside too. So I'm hoping to get one.
So I just need one of those 3,000 people to scan it and upload it to the internet.
And if they do, you have to tell us what the Hunter's Mark language is, because everyone who wants to play Ranger is dying to know.
Well, if I get the book, I'll take a picture and I'll put it in the Discord.
Yeah.
Because the point they're selling the book that's no longer confidential information. So, all right, Denson. Anything else?
Yeah, I did. I was doing flurry of blows, and I forgot to do the stun thing on him. So my first strike missed, but I should have been advantage. So I'm gonna put the. Oh, I shouldn't have put that on. Okay, I'm just gonna roll it.
Just roll a single d20. Just roll a single d20 to represent your advantage.
Is that what it is?
11 plus. What is your plus? 7? Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. So I'm going to do that damage. And I'm going to push him back 15 feet.
Okay.
Right into the path.
Yep.
Does he take damage from that?
When he enters.
When you enter or start your turn, you don't have to necessarily willingly enter to enter, unless I'm mistaken. So, yep. Oop, I dragged it on you, and ignore that.
Okay.
Nice.
is restrained
Nice. And stuff.
and stunned.
Is
And scared.
Right?
And flanked. Not that that matters.
And I still have one more attack ability, so I will do that. And this time I'll knock him prone.
And he is frightened and restrained and stunned
Oh,
and prone and cursed.
He's having a real bad.
A real
afterlife.
bad day. That's, yeah. Yeah.
And then I will back up so he can't attack me easily. And I think that's enough for one turn.
Are you quite done, Raven? All right, let's take a bio. It is Eastern U.S. time, 11:26. Let us come back around 11:36, 37, somewhere in there. About 10 minutes. All right. I am back. Welcome back, everyone. Is my headset working? Somebody say something. There we go. I hear it now.
Hear you. Yeah.
I hear it. All right. Yeah. Cool. Hey, David, could I have do I have your consent to be shown on the stream?
Sure.
Are you sure? No pressure.
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
I want to,
I've
I
even got
want
the
to,
shirt here and everything.
yeah, exactly. I want to, let's see. All right. Yeah. Show the folks on stream what we got. So this is, pull it back towards you a little bit. Camera. All right. There we are. So we have Bethany, the beholder, who is the tavern keeper in a tavern. Turn the shirt around. It says, "I got served by Bethany at the 11th Eye Tavern," and so my play-by-post game is set in a shared world called City of Shards, and the tavern exists in that world, and so I thought I'd do some fun thing. I had a little contest in the Discord, or not a contest, a drawing, a random drawing thing in Discord, and it, David won them both. So the other one, show the other thing. So there is a tumbler with the DM Bobbio logo, and then on the back it has my little catchphrase: "May your journey be grand, your adventures vast, and your tale be told for ages to last." And so yeah, so those are fun. I put a link to them on my Facebook page, but I had a bunch of stuff printed up because I'm going to Gen Con. I want to give some stuff away to folks that are going to play with me for the first time there, and to my friends that I don't get to see very often. I'm very excited. In particular, thank you, by the way, David.
Sure.
I am very excited to see some friends that I haven't seen in years. Chris, if you ever watch this, can't wait. Chris is my cuddle buddy at Gen Con, and has been for a lot of years. Was for a lot of years, and then wasn't for a minute. So anyway, all right. Where were we? Initiative. Oh, good. The Necromancer's up for this third round still. I like it when that happens. Let's get Sirenscape going again and dive right in, shall we? All right. The last of...
But can he
Well,
do
is
his
it?
ritual while he's blind?
He sure can.
Aw, okay.
There are no visual components to a spell. There are verbal, somatic, and material. No spells say that yet. This one doesn't have to, the ritual doesn't have a target that you have to see either. So if that's what you're really asking, now that I think about it. And so he will raise, and they had such amazing initiative. It was crazy. One more wraith, this one large in size and immediately adjacent to Galen. This one quite spooky. All right, that was the bonus action to the ritual. Doot. Can he do anything? Can he can't? How's about? We'll try a life drain on Galen. Disadvantage. Don't know why it didn't, but it still is anyway. Oh, that's right. Our blind thing wasn't working last week. All right, and pass.
He's gonna have to do
Couple of them.
create bonfire mate, so it's this one on him, which he said
I kind of want a rule that create bonfire melts the ice a little bit, but like,
I was.
I don't
looking
think I
into
will.
that, but it's not there.
And he's still blinded too. All right, the warlock will ready in action to cast a spell.
What's also not clear is if create bonfire creates light. Because it doesn't say like creates bright light or dim light or anything.
Oh, that's
If it creates actual fire, it creates light.
But what's
It's
the radius of the
magical
light?
Fire. Well,
I don't know.
I was
All right.
using it for flare, so.
Right.
But yeah.
It's a magic bonfire, so it has magic properties. Maybe it's contained. I don't know.
All right. Let's see. I need to put his concentration for Evards. Right. The spell yeah, that was that one.
Oh my god.
All right. He's choosing a point within range and causing psychic energy to explode there.
Oh man,
Er-
that's a high level spell.
Synaptic static.
Psychic fireball, as it's called.
Psychic fireball. It's the first I've heard that. I like it. I like it. But better because it's an intelligence save, not dex, and no one maxes out intelligence saves.
I don't really have a choice but to use arcane deflection on that.
Okay. So I will hit you with this until you make it. Good, you made it. Anyone else got anything they want to do?
And with my +9 to intelligence saves, it better.
I think she will. Yeah, for saves, there's not a ton she can do, and I want to save my last inspiration in case we have.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
All right.
I regret this, but I'll eat it.
Eat it. Eat it. And save an egg and beat it. All right.
I
We
didn't
lose.
instantly die, so.
I mean, I assume Thunder Thump did not survive that.
That's who it was. Okay. And then,
In there die?
no. Oh, the legendary Wraith. All right, let's see. Come on. Yep, all right. Start with Command Undead.
I'm getting a little nervous about this battle. TBH.
Just now.
Give the
Well,
Necromancer a telepathic command.
Yeah, as soon as that thing showed up, that is the point where I now got nervous.
I don't know why.
Probably for the first time this campaign.
All right, he'll let the Necromancer make a life drain, which should be disadvantaged. It's a miss on Galen anyway. And then what else does he get to do with multi-attack? Command Undead. And then a great sword on Galen. It went on himself. The 8 + 9 is 17 does not hit Galen, correct?
No,
No, not correct.
it does not hit.
Okay.
I hit 20
And
with
that-
all my bonuses.
Oh, and then why is it not rolling on you? 13 and 20 does 22. All right, 22. Go ahead and shield. And We'll pass turn. Dennis. He comes over to Denson and starts saying some things, which sounds like, yeah.
Kill Daniel, see red and Panamerian.
Galen, you're up.
Okay. As a free action, I will check
Wait,
my
hold on.
underwear.
Hold, please. End of Dennis's turn. The legendary Dread Wraith will do a legendary action. Oop. And he will disrupt life. Every creature within 20 feet. Come on. Come on. There it is. So Galen and the Wraith Necromancer and Lunala will make con saves. Why only? It's targeting only himself. One moment.
But he failed it, and that's the
He
important
failed
part.
it clearly. So
What happens?
he disrupts his own
probably
undead
immune.
life.
Because he's not alive. They might even.
All right, hold on. I see what I did. I had Galen target everybody, not him. Boom, boom, boom. Bring that back. Try that again. Galen fails, Lunala fails. Why did it go on him? It should have gone on the stupid.
I can't believe I'm failing all these saving throws.
Okay. Hold on. I know it's not wanting to drop. So this, and we'll just do it like that. Okay. Disrupt life, little necrotic.
I'll use my inspiration for
believe you.
Lunala.
If it's just some damage, it's
Okay.
No?
It's
Yeah, no?
fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I dropped it already accidentally. On himself again.
Look,
he failed
wants
again,
to
and-
take it. He wants to take it. Who
It's
are you
fake.
to deny him?
I mean, he's immune to necrotic, so it wouldn't actually.
He wants to feel
All
what
right.
it's like. Let him live. A
Right.
little.
Yeah. Let him live a little, because he's, Dennis could be saying so many cool things. All right. I'm sorry, Galen. Yes, you are up. My grandfather's middle name was Galen.
Really?
Yeah, Lucius Galen Jans.
Ooh,
That
Lucius.
is a really pompous sounding name.
He wasn't. He was the most down to earth guy you ever met. He was a pilot in World War II. Him and my uncle, my grandmother's brother, they fought dogfights over France, and he was a mail carrier by the time I met him, and just the nicest guy. Marched in for the Equal Rights Amendment in the 70s alongside my grandmother. Now, my maternal grandfather was the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Racist, sexist. Anyway, Galen, you're up.
I mean, that wasn't a slight against you, Bob, by the way. All my relatives are redneck drunks.
That's
racist.
mom's side of the family. Yeah. I hear you. Dad's side had some culture.
I didn't even know my grandpa was my grandpa. We called him Uncle Richard because when my mom was 15 and all of her younger siblings down to 3 years old, her mom died and the state took all of the children away because he's an unfit parent.
Wow.
So we called him Uncle
Wow.
Richard instead of Grandpa. And I didn't know until he passed
Wow.
away. The dude he had a pregnancy belly at like 68 years old. A pregnancy belly. He had to have his abdomen drained 3 times because he had retained so much water from drinking whiskey and water.
Damn.
And they told him they couldn't do it again. So, yeah. So,
That went
so
that went dark.
yeah. So we're attacking the wraith. Come on.
That's a hit.
Yeah, but I want a critical, Bob. Okay. And we're definitely going to use some resources here. So we're going to do second level spell slot. Thankfully, we long rested just a few minutes ago. And please. Okay, moderate. And we're going to do it again. I would really like a critical this time, though, Bob. I'm ordering a critical, okay?
Yep.
It did not.
That's not going to do it.
Okay. Second level spell slot because I don't want another legendary right behind my back. And no, that's not the right one. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of ones.
Just 2.
2 out of 5, 40% ones, man.
I don't know, you got a 26 out of a max. Oh, I see. It's plus 12. Never mind. Yeah, that's pretty
Your other one
garbage.
was better. It is what it is. He's heavy. Hopefully somebody can knock down that bowling pin. And I'll pass my turn. The less happy gnome.
All right. Gimbal.
All right. So I misspoke earlier. My manifest mind can pass through creatures, not objects. So do you want him to go back 10, or
No, because he's still flying.
okay?
Right over the tentacles. Yeah.
All
No,
right.
you're good.
20, 25, 30. Good. And so I'm gonna cast a spell.
Let's see. Necromancer unless does he not have a reaction for some reason?
To my knowledge,
He will
I'm doing it-
counterspell.
I was gonna say
Oh.
I'm doing it through my. Okay.
Yeah, he can't see Gimbal casting the spell.
Right. I knew that. He's blinded. That's why he
Oh.
can't. Please continue.
All right, then. And I was gonna say I'm doing it through the manifest mind for this just until I hear your ruling on it. But so I'm targeting Wraith Warlock with all of my So I have to do it this.
I'll get him targeted for you
All
here.
right, thank you. With all of my magic missiles, so I'm gonna be
All right.
first level spell. And why don't there it is. Okay, so. Of course. 2. Alright, and that was the point of that. So his concentration's gone, which means this other thing's gone, I think. Alright,
Yep.
and,
Good. He's got other concentration spells he wants to cast anyway, so that didn't bother me in a little bit even.
I'm glad about that. Alright, and then,
Would have been nice if we would have taken that other wraith out first, though. But
And
that's okay. I got him.
No.
actually, I don't mean to, I do this for everybody, but like Morticia took a lot of damage, right? Did Morticia make a concentration check for?
Oh,
they
It
did.
should be automated.
it
As
was
long as you.
automated. I took
Yeah.
damage too. They both showed up positive.
Did
As long as
Morticia
the
subtract a D6 from the concentration because for having muddled thoughts from synaptic static?
Is there Nope, but that's on me. So you will remember that on the next. Does it just the next round, or
A minute.
I don't think she's had one since then, since Synaptic Static was cast. So, or no, she hasn't. It was just this round.
All
No
right.
one has had to make one yet.
Just
It's
keeping us
with
accountable.
Synaptic. Yep.
Okay, I see the concentration check. Yeah, I made it. Okay.
Yep.
And with that, I'm going to end my turn.
All right, Lunella.
I don't like this. I'm
Should do some damages about it, sir.
not in a good spot here. Literally or figuratively. I need to not die.
You're at half health. You're good.
Yeah, but that half health is from being hit once. So
I healed you.
you're not looking so great yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a healing potion when it comes
All
to
right.
my turn.
So I could do damage. I was debating going after that other guy, but I can't. I can only cast cantrips this turn, which is frustrating, but that is what it is. I will. Remove. All right. Let's just start with the potions. Is it only healing potions that can be drunk as a bonus action, or any potion?
It is any potion. Always has been.
I will. We've got to do some damage, so I'm gonna move up to this wraith. The bonfire's on the wraith, not on there, right?
Yes.
Correct.
And I will do a booming blade.
Did you fail a Synaptic Static too? Because I think I put the thing on you that should automatically do the.
Oh yeah, take that off of me.
Oh, you made it?
After arcane deflection, which is
Right, you did. Okay, yep.
an awesome
All right.
ability, but the reason I can only cast cantrips this turn is because I used it.
Yep. Actually, just drop me one attack, and I just want to see if it's functioning, so that I'll know for the next person. This one will not count. If you would.
All right. All right. This does not count. It appears
It did it. It did it, and then hold on. All right, it didn't roll the save though. So, all right. All right, you're good now. Go ahead.
All right. I will cast booming blade. This one does count.
Yep. Yes, it does.
I wish I crit on a 19. And great sword boom. And a little bit of thunder damage, which it resists. And then I will. I have in my inventory a potion of necrotic resistance, so I feel like this is a great time to use that. So that's what I will drink. Is there an effect for that?
I'm sorry. Which potion?
Necrotic resistance.
Yep. So we want to change it on your inventory tab. Change it from carried to a T-shirt, from a sack to a T-shirt. Carried to equipped on your inventory tab.
All right, equipped.
And then now under your actions tab for potion of necrotic resistance, you've got 2 walking silhouettes. One of they both, you just
Looks like he's
click
got them
them.
already.
Oh, it did it. Oh yeah, you hit him. You already hit him. Must be. Cool.
It did
Good.
that as soon as I flipped it
Equipped
to
it?
equip.
Okay. Cool.
Will it automatically remove it from my inventory?
Yep, it even says it right in the text chat. Lunala Galanadel use potion of necrotic resistance. They have 0 remaining. It might.
Right,
I think
it's
it's.
still
I think it's when you're.
Oh, okay.
And when your turn passes, when your next round passes, is when it actually removes it. But it's aware.
All right. That was my action and bonus action. So I think I am done.
All right. The Shadow Priest, stunned probably. Yeah. Frightened and prone, all sorts of goofy stuff. It seems like Morticia.
Let me see here. So I think because they are all there and that one is stunned, we're better off. I'm going to cast Bane is 3 targets, right? Yes.
Still just
Bane
like very
is.
Right, but that should get all 3 of them, right? Bane
Okay.
is up to 3, yes, for first level. Okay. So
And that gets rid of the blindness too, right?
Yeah.
no, blindness is not concentration. The curse is.
Blindness is not constant.
It
The
is
spell?
not. It's amazing. Blindness is not concentration.
Wow. All right.
It's
you are correct.
beautiful and I love it so much. So the bestow curse on the one guy is going to drop, but he's stunned anyway. I'm not as worried about him.
Yeah. It is not concentration.
I know.
Why would you
so much
tell
fun.
Tony about? Why would you tell Tony about that? Why wouldn't you just lie to him and say,
That's
"Yep,
what
it means."
I'm gonna start
just
casting.
Tell him no. It
That's
means it's
what's
gone.
on the wizard spell list.
And then
too.
just send me a note that says it's not really gone. We just need Tony to think it is.
So first level.
Take a DM inspiration though for knowing something Tony didn't.
I will gladly take it.
I'm kidding. That one I am truly
No,
kidding. I'm sorry.
You already said it. Come on.
All right, fine. I'll give a DM inspiration. Anybody other than Tony who convinces Tony to get rid of that stupid magic mouth on my funny guy.
I think I should get a DM inspiration for shutting him up.
I don't want to encourage that sort of behavior.
So Dreadwraith.
You were going to get one at the end of the session for it, so you're not going to get it right now. I was going to surprise you with it later, but now that you've mentioned it, at the end of the session, you can have one for that. I wasn't going to give it to you in line. Anyway, please continue.
Where was I? Words, thoughts. I
Sorry.
am going to. I said a equip, and then. I think.
And the red cross you got to drag onto yourself. On your actions tab. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Nice roll. 4 3s.
Yes. We will take that. So that's action, bonus action. You know what? Just because that thing is gone, we're gonna go a little bit farther. Just, you know.
How did the tentacles disappear?
For
You lost concentration. I'm taking damage.
And the magic missiles did it.
Nice.
Wizard.
Because that's a
Jensen.
con check every missile, right?
Yeah.
That's
I
great.
did the same thing for the flying guys when you weren't here.
You guys have so many tricks. Great.
And now you're learning them all.
I know. I'm storing them. Like, I can do that too.
All right, Denson, you're up.
All right. I'll move up to this guy. And give it to him. Oh, that should have been advantage. I thought he still had the stun. Oh, it did went away at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it was-
it. But go ahead and roll it again, and then from here on out, hit your advantage for those.
I thought it had been disappearing on his turn. So
No, instead of the end of your turn, Fantasy Grounds expires it at the start of your turn. Probably a way to fix that. I'm just not sure what it is.
okay, so that's it for him. 20, 25. Holy cow! 30.
DM Bob, can I ask a quick
Yeah.
question?
Yeah.
Bane is concentration. I don't see concentration on myself, but I don't see a little walking man for.
There are a handful of spells.
Okay, that's the one that it does automatically.
Bless is one of them. Bless, Bane. There's a couple others that wants to pass without trace. I think is one.
Okay.
Basically,
I'm just
once
keeping
it's on,
myself honest and making sure. Okay.
Good call. Good call.
David, since you're getting here, the fire is on that guy there, just so you know.
Okay, so on my effects, it still has the plus 10 speed. Is that really true after doing a long rest and everything?
Nope, that's gone.
Oh, that's darn it. Okay, then.
Sometimes it makes a difference, that plus 10 speed.
Yeah, this would have been perfect. I would have gotten right up to the guy, and I still have one quarterstaff attack to do. So instead, I will
Throw it.
I'll do. I'll do Step of the Wind.
Poke in the eye.
Oh, there isn't a thing for that, and I have a lot of left over. Okay. Oh, I don't have anybody targeted.
That'll miss either one of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it's a 2. That's not very good. Okay. And I took my bonus action to be able to get here. Get back off a little bit, but then he'll get an opportunity to, unless he's already taken his reaction. I don't know.
The legendary has not, and I want to say the necromancers. No, he can. They could if you move away. They'll get their
Okay.
reactions.
I'll just stay here then.
All right. Raven.
See where I can see her. We're just gonna pass. I don't have much I'm doing with her right now.
Okay. In the mind. There we go. Top of the initiative, the necromancer. Okay, what kind of stupid shit's he got on him? He's blinded. He's cursed. He can't go anywhere. Does he need to see the target for that one? It does. Does he need to see for this one? Nope. He's casting a spell.
I am not.
Going once.
Nope.
Going twice.
2 levels from now, I'll be all over it.
Going to cold. Morticia is currently failing the other 2 of you made it.
You know what? I will. Yeah, I'll use Alias Inspiration. There we go.
I had you a little flustered there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. I was
Yeah,
like,
you know what?
"Ooh."
I will.
You did. You
Yikes.
did.
That was a good call.
Oh, you see
That's
that
a
little
decent
jump?
roll. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh.
Sorry. I
don't know why it has the blinded go off. The blinded was supposed to stay, but that's so weird. Anyway.
I should absorb elements.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Tis a bit.
Yeah, that's a lot. So, should I self-heal?
Yep. Just spend the spell slot and self-heal. Passing turn. Warlock.
19.
Okay, let's see. 10. Readying an action to cast a spell. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, hold on. The Wraith just went, right? So let me do its bonfire things just to make sure it's not.
Oh, yeah, the necro. Yeah.
Alright, it saved.
Yep. He's not even he's not quite heavily, or not quite critical
Yeah,
yet.
I gotcha.
Yep. All right. This one is a little bit blight on Galen.
So much damage.
Legendary Wraith.
At the end of the Warlock's turn, I have a legendary gem card. I'm going to have the legendary Wraith move half its speed to the west, provoking opportunity attacks from Galen and Denson.
Okay. Remind me, is there a saving throw involved? It just does it.
It just does it.
Wow. Yep.
I thought about using the Dawn gun to put him in a pocket for a turn, but it's a wisdom saving throw, and I don't know.
No, that's you that moves up to half your speed.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, you can move up to half your speed as a legendary action. You're not forcing somebody else to. All right. Yep. All right. Command Undead. That guy should have moved back around the corner, but he didn't. Card laid as card played. Yeah.
In that case, can I'll try the petrification one. Like, it doesn't hurt,
Okay.
right?
Sure.
DC 13 con save. All right.
Has it been a day since I did the one on the Gale of Doer?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a long rest.
Okay. Then I'd like to use mine on the big guy too.
Do
Right.
everything.
Kind of a save. What kind of save is it? Remind me.
I have to make a dex-based spell attack on him.
Okay.
So I was just doing it as like an unarmed attack because it's the same
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
And then if I
Correct.
did 22.
Yep.
And target speed is halved until the end of their next turn. And the next time they hit with an attack, it does half damage.
All right, fine. So here is a sword. Why does it want to keep doing that just with the big guy here? Still a minute here. You know what? I'm gonna just move him just a little bit off center because, and then his other attack, he'll try to life drain Denson. Hey.
Wait, Denson didn't Denson get better armor or something?
No,
No?
I just got amulet. My
Wait.
armor class is higher than 15, though.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. What's
All
your?
right.
My armor class is 17.
All right. Well, let's get you fixed then.
Whoa.
Whoa. Like, that wasn't a high roll.
Oh, it is. Oh, I see. It was it. If you look in the text chat, it targeted the Wraith. Yours is still listed as 17. You're good. All right. Oh, Van.
If it's that low, I'll
Van
cast
shows
Major
up.
Armor on you.
Van will show up. No, he won't. That's right. I had a different plan for Van.
Van is off getting a bunch of scrolls of Revivify.
Van is doing something, but come down here and say, well, he says something that you all can't really understand. He looks at Morticia and says something, but you're not really sure what he's saying to you. It looks like he's asking you a question. Galen is up.
Galen will attempt to kill this wraith. Galen only has 2 spell slots left, though, or no, 3, because he has his warlock one. So he will ignore that and just keep using all of his resources. So here's attack number 1. And it still hit. Crazy. We'll do a level 1 smite. Oh no. I thought that was gonna kill him. Alright, and then we'll do it again.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was pretty pathetic sounding.
Finish him?
And
It's
we're
gotta
gonna
kill
do
him.
one more smite. And I have 1 spell slot left.
Yay.
Oh, yay.
Ooh,
Alright. Can I get 6 hit points back?
Now go get that other guy.
I mean, this guy's right next to me.
Oh,
so-
yeah. You should hit that guy. But you can move to flank him. Yeah.
Yeah. I do get 6 points of hit points back. I don't see that it gave it to me.
No, you got to do that
Yep.
manually.
So,
I think there is a button down there for where your Hexblade's curse is that lets you do it, but
all right, and again, D&D Beyond, because you can't do this in Fantasy Grounds quickly, but you can do it in D&D Beyond.
what's that? What are you looking for?
Bonus actions.
Oh, figure out what's what. Yeah.
Yep. As a
Drink a
bonus action,
potion.
touch your holy symbol, utter a prayer, regain 1 expended spell slot, and be no higher than level 2. So I'm going to get one of my level 2 spell slots back. And I'll pass my turn.
Kimball.
Sorry, I am trying to take my concentration off my create bonfire, but I think I messed it up. So anyway, it should.
I got you.
But I can't. Thank you. All right. First thing I'm gonna do is have my manifest mind move to here, and I am going to. Sorry, I closed my character sheet by accident. Okay. I'm gonna cast a spell.
No one to stop you with counterspell currently.
All right. And we're just gonna do a 2nd level scorching ray. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing.
Click you. There we go. All right. So it's 3 of these. That's nice. All right. Then I'll pass.
Lunala.
That warlock is really annoying. He's like hyper annoying. But I'm not sure I want to solo him, and we should focus fire. So, I will
Go solo him.
go here to flank and attack with a booming blade. That was not a high roll. And the extra thunder, which he's resistant to, like it's resistant to everything, is that much. And he also takes some cold damage, which he's probably resistant to. I don't have a thing for it, so I'll just roll a d6. He takes 2 cold damage, assuming he resists cold.
What's the ability called? I'll have it for you for next time.
Absorb elements. It's in there, but it's not worth it because like I have to change the damage type every time.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha. All right.
And what else? Bonus actions. Got it. I have a greater healing potion, I think. So we're gonna drink that. This may be my first time drinking a healing potion. Not being administered one, but
Right.
anymore.
Then you have to drag or target with the red cross. Otherwise, because you theoretically could administer it to somebody else.
All right. I mean, it's no Morticia roll, but it's something. And that is it.
All right. Morticia.
Morticia has been weighing her options, and I think anything she can do to make this guy an easier target is what she's going to do. So she's going to, unsettling words, she's going to say real mean things to him.
Mother was a ray of sunshine.
You are beyond geriatric.
Okay, that's going in.
He is. He's undead. He's past geriatric.
Right.
And then she will attempt to cast blindness on him. Can I silvery barbs that?
Of course.
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna do it again, I guess. And I'll just give myself a. Really?
It's still a -6, so it'd be 17, so it still makes it.
Oh, that is disappointing. I I know you were kind of hedging your bets on whether or not I could use that inspiration now or later. May I use that inspiration, or is that something that was supposed to be
I
awarded
can
at
give
the
you
end?
my inspiration.
No, yours.
so-
You can use yours. It was Tony's. I was saving for
Oh.
the end.
Okay. I really want him to be blind. I'm gonna use mine. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. Okay.
I'll give you mine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, that one
I mean,
was
it
that
helps
one would go
everybody.
actually. That one still is that one's at a minus because he still gets the unsettling words a -6. That one worked.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay, I'll take my inspiration.
Beautiful. Yes. Yeah. Save them where you can.
Yep.
Should I keep uses up a spell slot every time, so I'm getting myself one back. And then I gotta put the effect on him. Sorry, let me scroll down to find it again. Blindness. Okay. So it should be easier to hit him and harder for him to hit. And then she's gonna hide around this corner so that she doesn't die. And hopefully that should let you guys finish him off, and she can heal you
Jensen.
if things go poorly.
Kimball, do you need healing? I could give you a potion.
I have potions. I forgot to take it last turn.
I like the adventurer who has the healing potions.
I have
I
3 in my
forgot.
pocket. Yeah.
I forgot I had these. Ah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just do what I can on this guy. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button again. Okay. Again. Miss. Wow. And then one unarmed strike. That one hit. Ooh, look at that damage. And that's all I have.
Raven.
I'll pass.
All right, Wraith Warlock.
I say, will you join us?
No,
I
but
mean, some of us have very cool armor. It's thematic.
yes, you do. All right, that is actually top of the initiative. I have an early day tomorrow, and we're at time pretty much. We could go a little longer, but I have a very early day, so we're going to call it for the night.
Oh.
Yes, Luna, I'll take your damn inspiration.
Did you say
There's so
DM
many-
inspiration or damn inspiration?
I'll leave it to you to decide. So, all right. Well, I just, what is it? Well, I'll get it for next time. I've decided that at the end of each session, I want to start singing the Mr. Rogers goodbye song. But I haven't yet. So oh, we lost Matt. I'll have to sing it for him next week.
That was enough for Matt to leave.
That was it. Like, I'm out of here.
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh, there he is. I'll sing it next week for Matt, since this is last week for the season. All right. Well, those of you watching on stream, thank you so much. We'll see you around.